Hello, everybody. Welcome to LT Outdoors Sunday Night Live. I'm going to see if I can share this on Facebook real quick. I know it wouldn't let me last week, so we'll see if it works this week. Okay, it's going to let me, so that's good. All right, you can come up and see everybody. Hey there, Don. How you doing, buddy? I'm doing okay. It's been a rough week for me, so bear with me, guys. I'm not all quite there tonight. It's just been a, I don't know, rough week in general for me. So yeah, depression and anxiety and all that crap's been on the up and up this week. But I wanted to make sure I went live no matter what for you tonight. So here I am. Got a few things to talk about tonight, and I am hoping to do a muskie trip this month. So I am trying to plan it. I'm hoping next week, not this coming up, but the following, because I've got to do the meet and greet coming up this weekend. So I got to get that out of the way, and then after that, hopefully I can do some. So hey there, Neil. How you doing, buddy? I hope you guys are all having a good week, though. I hope you guys were able to stay out of the heat a bit and hopefully get out and do some fishing. I know it's been really, really hot throughout the state of Michigan. It's been kind of a rough week. Hey there, Trent. Hey, John. How you doing? Hey there, Barry. If you guys haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. It does help you guys are even seeing all of it. But when you're watching the videos, try to watch through the advertisements. Even though some of them are extremely boring, try to watch through them because that's the only way that I get paid. My payments, even though my subscribers have gone up, my payments haven't gone up in a couple years. So yeah, I know I just got to start pushing more for people to watch those ads. So if you can, try and watch them. I do appreciate that. Come on, buddy. I am asking tonight if anybody wants to either donate muskie stuff towards the channel or go to my website, the LToutdoorsLureCo.com, place some orders. That helps me so I can just buy my own muskie stuff. But you can now get all the original pound for 50% off. I mean, you can't beat that. Your panty pounders are only $1.25 and these are $1.50. I'm not making much. Yeah, I seen I had one comment about the bass and how that seems to be all I'm after more, but people must not pay much attention to the channel because the reason I focused on the bass is because I've been in that bass tournament. I'm trying to win, and I can't win if I'm out putzing around with perch and stuff. I just can't. That Trent, glad to hear that. I don't know, Jim. I'm not sure because I don't make money on the metal detecting. Even when I posted it on here, I wasn't making money on those videos at all because people weren't watching them. I would be lucky to get 150, maybe 200 views. If I was lucky, I wouldn't make a dime. I wouldn't make a dime on it. I love to metal detect, but if I'm not making any money at all on it, it's kind of hard to push that aside to go, because I can make money on the fishing videos, but I can't make money metal detecting. So it's kind of a tough one, man. I love doing it, but if people on this site don't want to watch them, well, it makes it tough for me, man. Kind of like the bass fishing. My bass views are getting sucky, and it kills me inside because I mean I'm trying to win this tournament, but people just don't want to watch stuff. So it's channel's getting bad, but oh yeah, mosquitoes, everything with this heat. Yep. Hey there, John. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Jason. Hey there, Tony. Good. I'm glad, buddy. I'm glad you got one. Hopefully you enjoy it. I should have brought mine in for the night. I could have showed you. I didn't get a video done. Like I said, it's just been mentally, it's been a wreck of a week for me. I'm not doing good. I'm trying, but I'm not doing good. So, yeah, all I can say is I'm trying, but yeah, I'll get you a video. I'll get you a video. I mean, the the best advice I can give you, Tony, is the knob that'll be on your right hand side brake. You want to turn that to where your button, when you hit the button, you want whatever weight you're using for a lure, you want that to barely drop. You want that to barely drop. You don't want it to shoot down. I know it seems like it's awesome if it's shooting down real fast because it seems like you should cast far. You don't want that. That's how you're going to get your bird's nest. So first thing you want to do is set that knob to where you can hit that button and it barely slowly drops. That's when you know you're getting good right there. And then the other one, your brake on the opposite side, the knob with the numbers, you want to turn that. Basically, it's best to start with that as high up as you can, cast with it. And then as you're going to notice you can't cast very far because that's your braking system. That's going to stop your cast in the middle of the air, basically, to keep you from getting the bird nest. But just turn that down as you go until you find just the right sync between the two brake systems to where you can cast. You can actually watch your spool. If you see that it's starting to get loose on you while it's in the middle of the cast, you know you're almost too far. So don't back it off anymore. But yeah, you play with the knobs. I'll show you in a video. It's not hard to do. So thank you, Jimbo. I'm trying, man. I am. I'm trying, but I feel like everything's collapsing around me again. Hey there, Mike. Hey, Jen. How you doing? I appreciate that, Jim. Thank you. I know there was a few people that enjoyed them, and I appreciated that. And it sucks because if it was up to me, I would metal detect a lot in the summer, especially these hot days. But just don't get the views. I hate it. I like the bait caster for casting. I mean, it's in the word basically for throwing lures, baits. You cannot beat a bait caster for throwing crankbaits, spinner baits, all that stuff. If it's got a little weight to it, I would definitely go with a bait caster. Oh yeah, the frog videos I love. Thank you, Tony. And it sucks because I want to keep doing them, but the views just keep getting down. So I'm trying to get myself out of it. Even if I have to lose the tournament, I got to try and make everybody happy on this channel. So thank you, Don. I appreciate that. Yep. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. It does help the channel. I see there's 14 of you that hit thumbs up. I'm trying my best this week. I don't have a whole lot to talk about. It's been a depressing, just horrible week for me. So I'm trying. I do have a few new lures here to show off. Like I said, if you can, if you've got any musky type stuff you'd like to see me use and donate to the channel, send it my way. Or if you can, go on the website, put in some orders because that'll help me and I can just buy my own stuff because I am trying to do my first muskie trip. I'm planning it out. Hopefully not this week, but the following week I can get up and do some muskie fishing. So yeah, the grackles. I thought that was so neat to watch the grackle come down and grab the mouse. I mean, that was just very neat. I am going to do a giveaway challenge again. I promised you guys that's going to be an every week thing. So I will do that. I'm just going to wait a few more minutes here until I get a few more people on. So those of you that are on right now, I know a lot of you haven't hit that thumbs up button for some darn reason, but stay tuned because you can at least win some free stuff. I know everybody wants to win free stuff, so stay tuned for that. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I bet they work great for that. Oh, I'm going to go to the UP, John. I'll be on the Tequamanen. Yep, something I've been wanting to do for many, many years, and I'm trying to plan it. I don't know if my truck's going to make it. I'm going to try my best because it doesn't run the best, but I'm going to try. So, thing is, I got to, the people that always want me to do videos up there, they seem to think I can just slap the kayak on, head up there for a few days, and I can't. I got to haul. I mean, my dogs, Gemma down here, Ruby, Thor, everybody's got to go with me. I got to make sure the chickens and stuff are taken care of. So it's tough. It is tough for me. Being single, living on your own is not an easy thing because you don't just have somebody that can be there for you when you need a break. You don't have that. So it's a difficult thing. But like I said, I have some. Speaking of muskies, I'll show you this. Mike might have seen this on here. Zib that's on here because he's into muskie fishing. But this right here, I thought this was a cool lure. This one's, they call it the unicorn dog. This will be one that I'm going to be fishing for not only muskie, but you're going to see me throw this for big pike too. So it should be fun. The cool thing about this is it's kind of weighted in the front, so it's going to dive downward. But yeah, you reel this thing, that big old tail is going to go crazy. And I love that it's got the treble underneath. When this thing swims, it should kind of hold up like this. And yeah, I think this is going to be a good one for muskies. So I did order this. But yeah, if you got any other muskie lures, I would like to. I wouldn't mind getting a big top water. I don't have any real big top waters, so it'd be cool to get like a big whopper plopper or something like that, or just something big to throw for them. But that would be cool, Tony. Anything, man, and anything that can help me on that journey. I'm gonna try to get my first muskies out of the way and just have some fun. So I've seen a lot of videos up there with guys catching them. I've got friends that go up there and catch them, John, all the time. I guess it's easy up there from what I've been told. And I've mapped a lot of spots out. I mean, basically, I'm just looking for the same spots I do on the river or the backwaters as I would for pike. You're looking for these nice little cut bays. You're looking for these marshy looking strips. I mean, it's gonna be the same thing, man. And I'm really excited to get at it. Oh, there you go. I bet that was yummy. Yeah. I hate it, Don, I hate it. Oh, all kinds of stuff, Jim. All kinds of stuff, buddy. Stuff I I I shouldn't even talk about it on here. I'm not gonna. Oh, it's okay, Mike. If you don't have time or anything, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm hopefully gonna be out. I want to take that trip, not this week, because, like I said, if you guys didn't know already, I will be up at A1 Woods and Water in Hillman. So if you want to come up and meet Lisa, I will be up there with a table out front this coming weekend. I'll be out there Saturday. So I'll have all my lures with me. I'm going to haul everything up there. It's going to be a pain, but I'm going to do it. So if you want to come up and see that stuff, I will have it up there Sunday. So hopefully then I can also make money to go towards that trip. So that's kind of what I'm counting on. But it should be a good time, but that's why I'm not planning it this week. It is going to be a beautiful week. I kind of wish I could go this week, but I don't want to leave knowing I got to go up for the meet and greet Saturday because I'd hate to have the truck break down on me on that trip and then ruin the meet and greet. So, oh, I know. Yep, I got you, Johnny, on that. In fact, I try to do that with my pike even. You'll see I've got a couple really good pike videos coming up soon. They should be on this week, I think, is when they come on. But yeah, if I with the pike though, I only figure eight if I see them chase up. But yeah, it's funny how many times they chase them up. Oh, I bet. Yeah, it's got to be cool. I want to show you guys too. You know that I have been bragging about these jackal frogs, by far the best frog on the market, hands down. There's nothing that can compare. I got these two jackals. These ones came straight from Japan. You can't even get these colors in the U.S. But I wanted to show you these two colors here that I'm going to be trying. Hopefully this week I can get out and do a little bit more. I am doing more pan fishing now, but I want to get a little more bass fishing in because again, I'm still trying to win the tournament. I'm not one to just quit. Even if people don't want to see the videos, I'm still going to get out. I might not even film it. I might just go out and catch fish. So the last thing I want to show you before I do part of the giveaway here, guys, is these right here. It's made by, what was it, Harding? I think it was, or Handing. These things are made by Handing. I just thought they were neat, and the fact that these are based on these are lipless crankbaits. They made these based on the video game that is out for kids. It's basically a shark game where the fish eats the fish and gets bigger. I just thought these were really cool. The colors on these things are outstanding. Super loud like they're supposed to be. Most of these baits that are like this, these lipless are like that. But I had to show you because these things to me are just absolutely gorgeous. The color patterns are just neat, very cool looking, and I know they would work. They're very loud. These would just be excellent for walleye, especially. I can't wait to try them for walleye and bass. I think right now, before this week's going to change things up, but I think before the bass and stuff change up, this would be a good time to get them in the deep water with these blade baits um, and lipless cranks. It's going to be a good time. Trapping convention. Well, if I plan on going my muskie trip, I ain't gonna be able to make that. Would be cool though. They're pretty neat, Don. Definitely. Yeah, they do. They're one of them things that probably caught the fishermen more than they catch fish, but I don't know. Yeah, if you ask me, anything with some good color and some good noise is going to catch a fish regardless. So I thought they were cool. All right. If you guys missed out last weekend, I am doing a giveaway challenge now every single weekend, where I will play a sound bite from a animal, reptile, fish, whatever, bird. It could be anything if fish could make a sound. But I am going to play a sound bite for you, and you guys can just guess throughout the chat. First person to get it right wins, and you just win, a few of my lures. I'll either, maybe send you some of the new pig pounders or panty pounders. You never know. I'll just throw things together. It's a free thing. So every weekend I'll be doing that. But I know I do too, Neil. Yeah, those are the fun ones. But I'm going to play you a sound bite. I like your guess there, Mike. I'll tell you, the first time I heard this, I actually thought that's what it was. It scared the crap out of me while I was deer hunting. So yeah, it definitely, you would think it was a chupacabra for sure. No. Yeah, but it's definitely a neat sounding thing for sure. But again, I'll just let you guys guess. And if I see the right answer come up, hey there, Mark. If I see the right answer come up on here, then I'll let you know if you win or not. But this last week, I do want to say again, congrats, Jen McKinley on here won for the Sora Rail that Mike or Rob just put on there. But did you happen to get your package in the mail, Jen? I just want to make sure that the skulls got there safe too. So. But yeah, like I said, guys, it's been a tough week. I've been trying. I actually screwed up big time. Okay, I told you I wanted to get some panfish videos out. I got a awesome panfish video. I put in a lot of work on it just to find out that I could not legally share it because it was a new bait that is not out yet by Freedom. I was testing it and I didn't even think that I wouldn't be able to show it. I mean, I didn't like I don't show it up, but I guess if it shows in the video, I cannot legally share it. So that video basically just got trashed. I spent the whole day burning myself up in that sun just to hang on to a video. So now I got to get back out this week. I caught some really nice bluegills and sunfish and pike and everything else. I mean, I caught some really nice fish and it was a good time. But now I got to go back out and do it. So um, I do like I like the comments you guys are leaving though. Definitely got some stuff there. Yeah, that'd be too hard though throughout the entire video because every catch I'd have to try to, I don't know. I mean, I could attempt it, but I'd hate to risk it and then get in trouble. I see I got 41 of you watching. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. It does help the channel. As silly as it seems, it does help. Um, thank you, Jen. I'm glad it made it though. Thank you. Catfish. It's again something that's going to kind of shock you guys. But hey there, sis. It's something that's going to kind of shock you guys. I know at least it shocked me when I first heard it. It was something. It's just something neat to learn. But yep, very cool. Very very cool. And I will play it again here in, I don't know, probably another 10 minutes if nobody gets it right. But again, this week I'm going to try to get back out and do some pan fishing. I also want to get I need to get another bass video in. And I will, if you're not a member of the channel, which doesn't mean subscribe, you can actually, there's a button on there that says join the channel. You can join, I think, for $1.99. If you join the channel, you got the chance to watch all these videos before they actually come out. Wow, Mark, congratulations, dude. Congratulations. And I will say this though, all of you that said rabbit, I give you credit because honestly, they do sound a lot like a rabbit, but it is a porcupine. They have a very screechy, almost squeaky toy kind of voice, and you would not expect that until you actually hear it. It is really ridiculous. you know, the first time I heard it, I was in a deer stand and it was well before daylight. I like to get out about an hour before daylight and just relax because to me that is time to let the that's time to let the woods settle down after you just made all that noise so that everything can calm down and be okay with you being up there. Well, it was an hour before daylight and I'm sitting there and I hear that screeching. I'll play it again. I want to say congratulations because Mark did just get it, but I will play it again. It's a weird squeaky, screechy noise. But that it is actually a it's a courtship thing they do in the fall. So beware if you guys hear that. It is definitely not a Sasquatch. I'll tell you that much. But just beware because you will hear that stuff in the fall. And I about jumped out of my tree stand because I didn't. All I heard was something creeping on the ground, and I thought, you know, squirrel. I mean, it sounded like something small. And then when that sound busts out and it is pure darkness up below you, it makes the hair stand up. It really does. I mean, the only thing creepier than that really is the bobcat. But yes, porcupines. Really? I thought porcupines were in every state. They are because I know they're in most states. I'm shocked that you don't have them. But you will hear, I mean, I'm going to play things from, you know, anywhere from the Amazon to you're going to hear things that definitely ain't out of our state. So it ain't got nothing to do with that. But congrats, Mark. That was good. That was good. And that was quick. That was a lot quicker than I thought anybody would guess it. So wow, that's crazy, Johnny. I would have never guessed that, man. Huh. Nuts. That's very nuts. But yeah, if you're out in the woods and you hear that squealing, you'll know it is a porcupine, and they do it in the fall. It's actually it's right around the time of rifle season. Right, usually it's between bow and rifle seems to be when they really get to go in those porcupines. That's when trapping season opens too, and that's when I usually catch the most porcupines, and that explains it. That's when they're on the move the most. They're trying to breed and all that stuff. So no, no, I have not, John. That is actually something I make fun of, but no. I've heard a lot of weird noises that I know people try to say is that, but I can always figure them out and realize what they are. Like even the rail sounds like it sounds like an orangutan. It really does. If you get to hear one out in the marsh, you will realize it sounds just like an orangutan. And it throws you. It throws you for a loop. But I could see how somebody would be like, "Oh, it's a squatch," or Mothman or whatever. But nope. But again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. I see there's 38 or 41 of you watching right now and 30 thumbs up. I do want to say this too. I need to get my butt out and pick some mushrooms. If you haven't already, watched some of my summer mushroom videos because this is the time of year right now where the mushrooms are going crazy. Okay, this is towards the end of summer where it's going to start cooling down a bit. We start getting some extra rain because we've been in a bit of a drought, but all the best mushrooms start popping up right now. I did just take a beautiful photo of a chanterelle 2 days ago out in the woods. There's a lot of chanterelles up right now. I mean, you can go out and pick a ton of mushrooms at this point in time. And if you want to learn these mushrooms, I'm telling you right now, just watch my videos. I show safe instructions on how to figure them out. And I even explain the ones that don't have bad lookalikes. There are a lot out there that you can hunt in the summertime that don't have anything dangerous that looks like them, so you don't have to worry. One of which is the hedgehog. I love picking them. Can't mistake that for anything else. It's the only mushroom out there with those little comb teeth underneath, and it's a delicious mushroom. There's a lot of mushrooms like that though, and the chanterelle is actually very hard. There's only one. You got the jack-o'-lantern that you can mix up with that, but it's once you see the jack-o'-lantern compared to the chanterelle, it's pretty easy to distinguish the two. So no, I didn't hear anything about that, Jimbo. I didn't hear nothing about that. I heard something about a plane crash, but some of the I mean, I've got friends on Facebook that are not all there. I mean, they're pretty nutty, and I see some stuff sometimes that I haven't heard anything else about, so it makes me wonder. Heard about a plane crash, but I don't know if that happened. I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't watch the news. Okay, I got rid of cable, basic cable, a long time ago for many, many reasons, especially to help the depression and anxiety. Nobody needs that crap on their mind all the time. So, yes, I did get rid of that. I don't care to watch the news. If there's something important, important enough, I will see somebody posted on Facebook or something. I'll look it up. I'll watch the video. I'll see what it's all about. But other than that, I most definitely don't watch the news. I don't watch any of that stuff. So that's well, I heard that one crashed. Somebody said it crashed in Lake Huron and that they found a piece of it in in the Save a Lot parking lot, but I don't know. Hey there, Brent. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good night. I want to say thanks again for people that hop on. You missed out though on the giveaway challenge. Mark was fast to scoop that one up, but every week I will be doing a different one. Okay, so make sure you get in on it. You don't want to miss out. I mean, it's a free way to win some lures. Who doesn't want a couple free lures sent to them? So, that's weird. Yeah, I'll have to look. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, if you want to win some free lures, hop on every Sunday. I'll play a sound bite from some sort of animal out there, something for you to figure out, and it's just some fun for me to do for you guys and a chance for you to win some stuff. So, hey there, Max. How you doing, brother? Cool, Brent. I hope you have fun, man. Hope you have fun. Yep. It's I will say this past week has been insanely hot. The fish have slowed down, which is it's normal, especially in the shallower bodies of water. Those fish get lethargic. To me, and I swear to God, this is exactly how it goes. This time of year, late July is the same as late February. Same thing. I try to if you ice fish enough and you summer fish enough, you know that the months are just about the same. You got early ice is just like spring. Last ice is just like fall. Middle summer, just like middle winter. I mean, it's seriously the same thing. You can use the same ideals basically to figure out where the fish are, what they're doing, why they're being slow, all that you can use towards the different times of year. I mean, it's very easy to use. This is again no different than February, late February. So, but hey there, Brian. But yeah, there this time of year, for instance, the panfish, a lot of the bigger bluegills are going to be out further right now. They're not going to be far from where you found them before, though. Like in the springtime, you're going to want to go just outside that drop off. They should be somewhere nearby. If there's a weed bed somewhere close by to where you were getting them off the drop, you're good to go. If there's a sunken island somewhere close by, you just don't want to. Don't go to the whole other end of the lake to look for those same fish because I guarantee they will not be that far. They don't travel that far to find structure if they can't. Okay. I mean, yes, I guess if you have a lake that only has weeds on the north end or something and only a drop off, but yeah, trout don't either, but um everybody that I've talked to says that it's best to get out in middle of August is that I've been hearing between then and September. So that's when I'm really trying to get out there by hopefully not this week, but next week. So um, it's going to be tough fishing, Brent. It's going to be tough fishing. Hey, Rick. But yeah, the temps have been so hot. I even hit my favorite trout spot, the spot that you guys have seen me catch a lot of trout. I fish that a lot in the summertime, even. I was out there the other day and all I caught was chubs. I'd never seen it so low and I've never felt the water so warm. Usually it feels cold when I get into it, which is great. It feels awesome on a hot day, but it was very, very warm. It wasn't good. So in that case, the trout don't really die, but they're going to head upriver. They're going to find the cooler spots that they can. So I'm gonna head to the Tequamanon, Mike. Salmon are doing good out of Muskegon. I did see some jackwagon posted a video on TikTok today of a. It's funny. He had one snagged, clear as day, and he's all, "Check this fish out, guys! He's fighting." He went by Detroit something or other, but yeah, he was showing off this fish that he had, and then he was fighting in the comments. All these guys saying, "Yeah, well, it's harder to snag a fish than it is to catch one the right way," and total dipstick, man. That's all I can say. Total dipstick. August is terrible. Are you talking for muskies, Kevin? Because I don't know, man. I've watched from all the videos and stuff I've seen. Plus, you got to remember too, if I'm going to the UP, that's like a whole different state, really. You get up there, the temps up there aren't going to be anything like they were here. Their water temps are going to be cooler for sure. So I don't see the fish getting as nowhere near as sluggish as our fish do. In fact, I think that's why most guys decide to go to the UP right now when it's super hot down here. Seen four caught and a walleye. Yeah, that's what you said earlier, but I thought you said you were coming up. Yeah, you said going up this way tomorrow, so I didn't think you were up yet. I figured as much, Max. Yeah, it's that water's got to be real warm down there. Wow. Yeah, that's not any good. That's not good at all. Well, I don't think the fights. I don't know if you've ever fished up there, Mike, but I don't think the fights up there are going to be very long because you're not fishing them for as far out. You're like it's not trolling. They're most of these fish, and I haven't seen any big ones caught up there. They seem to all like the tops is like 30s, but it's very short casts and very short fights. These fish are not. It's no different than pike. I can't see them getting worn out doing that kind of stuff. And maybe if you tried to wear them out, but I mean, why wear a fish out if you can get it up to the boat? Did you get any big perch, Max? Oh man, honestly, for summertime, Johnny, I don't know. The splake or an odd duck. Um, if I had to guess, I'd say they would be suspended. Not even suspended, but they would be running between the bottom and the top somewhere. I mean, they are such an odd fish. Like in the wintertime, you find them in the shallowest water possible. They will be in water that shallow to chase minnows. In the summertime, they don't have that tight push to squish those minnows. So they got to be they're pro I know for a fact they're going to be schooling, when you do find those splake, they're going to be in big schools because they more than any other fish that I know, they work the minnows and stuff like a pack of wolves. The splake really work them hard. They all form together to try and pack up on these fish. So I think once you do find a splake, you're going to be golden. But as far as finding them, definitely use your electronics. That's the only way I could say you're going to be able to find them. Oh, I gotcha. All right. Well, hopefully you have a good week. Um, it is Brent, but they're out in the. I mean, you got to get out there in the water. Like this time of year, those walleye are out deeper. They're getting them right now on the reef, but that's like a mile and a half out. Dang, those are good eaters, Max. Very nice. Very nice. Hmm. You're welcome, Johnny. You're welcome. Yeah, this bass tournament I'm in too, guys. I have not been doing good. I mean, I guess as far as numbers go, I'm doing all right. I have been top 10 every week for the whole thing, and that's pretty good considering it's nationwide because Minnesota, Wisconsin, South Carolina, and California have been kicking my butts. Guys from those states have been just destroying me. So I am trying though. I'm trying to keep Michigan on the map, but I'm having a hard time. I need to get some more bass that are 20 plus, which I know some guys say they're out there smoking them 20 plus all the time, but that's those kind of guys usually don't have a measuring stick. So dang, that's nice. Yeah, the salmon are going to be coming in soon. That's for sure. That's usually September is definitely a hot time for the salmon, so it's coming up fast. And I know they're starting to filter into the streams on the west side. I've seen a bunch of little short videos from that. Hmm. Oh yeah, yep, yeah. You wouldn't want to probably put them in the live well and have the chance of killing your bass. I know, Kevin. It just kicks me though, man. I really didn't want to. I wanted to dominate, but yeah. In fact, I haven't checked today. Today will be the last day for this week, and I'm running out of time because I've only got a couple weeks left. Um, let's see, what is I'll check and see where I'm at right now. But yeah, I'm fighting, man. I really am, and I don't want to quit because I've only got a couple weeks left in it. But um, wow, that's kind of funny. This tournament that I'm in is called Beat Bob Downey, which Bob Downey is supposed to be a tournament angler professionally, but I've beat him every week except for it looks like he's going to win this week. So, yep, he's going to take it this week. I'm actually knocked down this week into 18th. So this is the first week that I haven't been in top 10. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Well, I'll be up there. If you can't make it, I mean, I'll be there. I'm going to be there all day or for most of the day anyway. I can't be there completely all day because of the dogs, but I will be up there. I'm going to have my all my lures. I'm going to haul all that stuff up there, so hopefully some people will be there to buy some things. Like I said, if anybody wants to help with my muskie chase that I'm going to be doing really soon, either buy lures. These things are cheap right now on my website. You can't beat it. Pig pounders are $1.50 right now. These are $1.25 till supplies run out. So get them while you can because these normal colors ain't going to be around for long. Um, yeah, 10 is I mean, I've been actually in like I was third place last week, fourth place the week before. I've been really, really trying. So again though, I'll show you guys. I got this. This is one of my musky lures that I just got. It's kind of a big pike slash muskie because definitely small end for musky fishing, but I got this recently that I want to try. So I'll be fishing this, probably spinners. I like the big bucktail spinners. I'd like to get a big top water bait if I can. Um, and I'll probably, if I can't get I want to get a heavy action bait caster, but if I can't get one by the time I go, I'll probably use my bass fishing rods. But yep, Rick will be there too. That'll be Rick's birthday, so Rick will be up there too. I'm hoping, like I said earlier, guys, I got to get out this week and do some more pan fishing because totally screwed up last week. Fishing baits that I mean, I know I have to fish them for the company to show off a new bait, but at the same time, if I'm not even allowed to share the videos, then I'm stuck sitting on them, and that's not cool. So I wasted all that time editing and stuff like that. So I need to get out again this week and do another video pan fishing probably with I was using Widowmaker lures, which I'm telling you guys right now, I don't know what it is. A lot of the bait stores seem to want to put their stuff away, ice fishing stuff, tungsten jigs and microplastics. They seem to put them away in the summer, which is just dumb. It really is because that stuff can and will outfish worms hands down all summer, guaranteed. So the fact that they put them away kind of crushes me. But If you get out right now with your tungstens, you can either drop shot with them with plastics or just fish them under a bobber. The other day, I was actually sight fishing. I was flipping it out and just kind of slowly reeling it back, watching all kinds of gills and sunfish and bass. And I caught so many fish that day on the plastic and the tungsten. And I guess I'll just have to do it again this week, but with different types of baits, so I don't get in trouble. But yeah, it's been a rough week. I've tried my best to keep my head straight, but been a little rough. Oh, thank you, D. I appreciate it. Thank you much. I'm gonna be trying hard, guys. I know, like I said, my viewership, like everything's been going down on the channel. That's not helping me at all. So, yeah, that's really helping me go down. But I'm trying my best. I need to get some videos out there that I guess are slam dunks or something, so people start watching a little more. I just need to get things going a little harder for everybody. It's just tough for me, but I got to do it. So makes it tougher too with the price of gas and everything going up like that. Makes it a little harder. Yep, Saturday, Jen, up there at A1 Woods and Water. It sucks, sis. That's for sure. That is a good question, Jen. That is a good question. Um, and I should probably figure that out while I'm pushing this. Come on, where you at, Lisa? I'm surprised she ain't been on here. Okay. Where's it gonna be at here? Hmm. I would call their store, but I'm pretty sure they're not open right now. Crap, I'm not seeing a time. I will have to oh wait, here we go. VJ Day. Let's see, let me know if you'd like to be a vendor. Um, I don't see a time though. Oh, you know what? Watch this. See if she'll answer.
Hello.
Hey Lisa, how you doing?
Hey, good.
Good. When's that meet and greet? What time is it on this Saturday?
I guess whenever. Cause I'm trying to think. The parade itself starts at noon. So whenever you want to be there that day.
Okay, I got you on the live right now.
Oh, great.
So you hear that, guys? The parade starts at noon. So, but we will be there. Me and Rick will be there, set up with a table. And I just wasn't sure on the time, Lisa. I went through our chat and I couldn't find it, so I figured I'd give you a buzz.
Yeah, I don't think we had set anything up for sure.
No. So you figure, I don't know, 10 o'clock probably.
Yeah, there will be people in town probably 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank you much, and I hope you guys have a good night.
All right. Bye.
You too. Bye. So you guys here, we'll be there at 10 o'clock Saturday, and they have a parade at noon, so you'll get to see that too if you're there. So it should be a good time. And yeah, if you're there, you'll get to meet Lisa and her husband Rick. They're both really great people, and their tackle shop is really nice too. You'll love that. They also have a cute dog inside that I always love to play with. But Yep, just a nice place to be for sure. And the town of Hillman is actually beautiful. If I could choose another place to live, it would probably be up there. It's a beautiful thing. It's a Veterans Day thing, Jen. They throw a big veterans thing up there. They call it VJ Day, I think. It's up in Hillman, Barry, which is just west of Alpena. It's gonna be a meet and greet type thing. Hey, there's Lisa right there. Hey, Lisa. Patriotic celebration. Yep, it's a celebration they have each year, and they have a parade and everything. But it's gonna be this coming Saturday. So me and Rick will be set up with a table, and if anybody wants to show up, you got that. And then, yeah, Brian just said too. You got Fletcher's Pond right there, which is a lot of fun to fish. But there's also a lot of really good little lakes up there too. Lots of them. So it's a lot of fun. Oh, shout out to Lila, my little baby niece. She was just born on the day after my mom's birthday, actually. So she was born on the 29th. It was a long, long pregnancy. I kept waiting to hear about it, and yeah, I just wasn't sure. So I want to say welcome to the world, my new baby niece Lila, and yeah, look forward to holding you. All right, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, Grass Lake's a great one. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, lots of fun. She's a cute little baby. How much did she weigh again, sis, when she was born? She was actually, I think, if I remember right, I think Robin said she was 3 weeks late too. So long, long time ago, Max. 6 pounds 9 ounces. Yep, little baby. Yeah, 3 weeks early. That's what I thought. Yep. Max is from Japan, Lisa, but he's a cool dude. Oh man, that's too funny. I want to show these again too. Now that I got more of you on here, because I don't know if Max has ever seen these ones or not. Um, these are made by Handing Company. These are out of China actually, but I think the paint jobs on these are just insane. These are these lipless cranks. I just got these in the mail. It took them a while to get here, but oh, it's okay, Max. Don't blame you at all, brother. But thank you. Everybody makes bad decisions sometimes. But yeah, these are cool lures here out of hand from the company Handing. These are lipless crankbaits, and they were based off of a little kids video game where the fish eats the one fish and gets bigger. So blame Canada. There you go. That one's pretty neat. That one actually looks like a largemouth bass eating up like a shad. So I figured, yeah, they're pretty neat, ain't they, Max? Yeah, that's why I wanted to show them tonight because they are something that I've never seen before. To me, it's always fun. As a fisherman, we're also kind of collectors. We know we are. I mean, we like to get as many lures as we can, really. But it's always neat to get things like this that are just kind of off the wall, different. And honestly, I know they would work. I could catch fish with them, absolutely. But they're definitely awesome looking. I mean, they're just really cool baits. But yep, they're made by a company called Handing, and you get them in a 3-pack here, and it wasn't much. I think it was like 20 bucks. But yeah, they're just a very neat product right here. And I like using these lipless cranks on the Saginaw River. That's a killer down there for walleye. Everybody down there likes fishing those. And even the big drum will hit those things too. So it's kind of fun down there. Um, and then seems how you're on now. I want to show you these, Max. I got these straight out of Japan. I got the special colors of the Jackal. You can't get these ones in the U.S., so I had to wait a long time for these to come from Japan, but I got them. So I'm very excited to put these to work. I'll probably start using these. I might do a video this week. I want to make mention again before I have to get off of here, guys. The temperatures are going to be changing this week, which is good. Don't think it's going to last though. We are going to get hot again, but I think we're starting to balance out where it's going to start cooling down again, which is very nice because once the water starts to cool back down some, the fish do bite a lot better. And fall, as I said a little bit ago, is actually no different than last ice. Okay, you've got spring's just like first ice, middle summer's middle ice, and then you got last ice. The fish go into a feeding frenzy and they try to pack up for winter. That's the whole thing about the fall. They are trying to fatten up. They know that in the wintertime it's going to be, not only are their bodies going to slow down, but everything's going to get tougher for them in the winter. So, I mean, the weeds die off, a lot of them, and it's just harder to find forage. So they have to feed hard and fast. So they do. The fall is the one of the best times to get out. If I know it's hard for a lot of you to put the guns down because a lot of things come up in the fall. You got, bow season coming up on October 1st statewide here in Michigan. And then you've got duck seasons coming up in October. It's usually the second weekend, first or second weekend in October. It kind of varies. You got early goose and early teal and snipe season all opening September 1st. So that's coming up. You guys that like to watch my snipe videos, that's going to be up really soon. That's, you figure that's only a few weeks away now. So a lot of this is coming up fast. I am going to try to do a lot more of my cast and kill kind of videos again this year, where I'm out there jumping ducks, shooting ducks, geese, and catching bass and pike off the kayak and stuff because it's a riot. The bass and pike are feeding hard in the fall, and if I can go out and tag ducks and big fish like that at the same time, I mean it's really hard to beat. So yeah, the pheasant hunt's gonna be great. I do have to gather money though. I need to get a hold of her, but I'm pretty sure she said I had to have it by September. So hey there, Jim. Yeah, fall fishing's awesome. It really is. It's a lot of fun. Um, I'm excited too to get back on the Asable this year and do some more salmon fishing because I'm telling you right now, every year the salmon are going to be better and better and better, especially if they keep stocking them like they are. So this coming year, we should have twice as many salmon as last year. So it should be a fun time, especially on the river and the boat, sight fishing and stuff. I mean, there's just so many salmon. Last year was the best season I'd seen of salmon since the 90s. I mean, it's been a while. I would totally be up for that, Neil, but the only problem is I'm sure there's only a few of you on here that would be able to do it. And it seems like every time I try to auction something off like that, whether it be mushroom, hunting, fishing, trips, stuff like that, when the time comes to where it's good time to get out, somebody's always busy, or vice versa, or I've got something going on. So it gets to where we ain't able to go, and I hate that. If I knew for a fact we would be able to go, then yes, I would definitely do something like that. But it also comes down to, if somebody won it, they would have to get their waterfowl license and the whole nine, and that stuff gets expensive. So oh man, Max, you would have a ball with it. You would have a ball. If you should go and check out my videos from last season, Max, because I did a bunch of videos catching really big largemouth. I mean, I caught a lot of my biggest bass last year while I was hunting. I mean, I'm floating around in the kayak with a shotgun between my legs, bass rod in my hand, and I am just pounding bass. And if I seen a duck or heard a duck coming, I would just kind of hunker down and get ready. I made some awesome shots, and I've got some really cool videos from last year. So definitely check out my videos where I don't even remember what I called them. It wasn't cast and shoot, it was something else. But yeah, make sure you check them out because it's just a whole lot of fun. Oh yeah, the salmon they pack in there, Max. Last year it was right around. See, coon season opens October 15th, and that's when we started hitting the river pretty heavy because I was trapping a bunch of coons, and that's when the river was pretty full of salmon right up from there until into November. So definitely a good time. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Oh, there you go. Awesome, Max. Yeah, there's definitely some cool videos in there. I mean that shooting cast and blast, that's what I called it. Yep. Getting out and being able to cast for bass and pike and then blast the birds as they come over is just a riot. And it's really hard to beat the sound of one of them, big goose or something coming down in front of you on the water. That loud splash is pretty awesome. So being able to come home with fish and ducks and stuff for food, it's a good day. Oh, I hate it, Lisa. I hate it. It's been miserable. This has been a very depressing week for me for many reasons, but the heat definitely is not helping at all. I hate it. It makes everything miserable for me. I I don't know if I got it from my mom or what, but I don't do very well in the heat at all. I get out there even when I'm fishing, I get dizzy. I mean, and I do keep hydrated, but I'm telling you, I get dizzy. I get sick to my stomach. I hate it. If it gets above 80, I'm ready for the 70s. I can't stand it. Oh, for sure, Neil. Yeah, it'd be a good idea, man. You would love it, Max. Even if you came up, I mean, I can just about bet that you would at least have some fish hit. It's hard to hook them, but they do come up and hit your baits. Me and Rick had so many hits last year, it was crazy. But most of the time, they'd either chase up and not go after it, or they would whack at it and just miss it all altogether. Hundreds of salmon and everything else. The whitefish. I mean, it's cool. You get to see a lot of. There's a lot of fish running in that river at that time. It's really a neat thing to see. I'm not totally sure, Don. I'm trying to decide what I want to do because see the trapping, if I start trapping, I put my mind to it pretty hard. And if I do that, I mean I go heavy into it and I can't it takes a lot of time. I mean, if I start doing that, then I'm taken away from any duck hunting and stuff like that. I'm trying to focus this season more on ducks and waterfowl hunting in general, snipe and all that stuff. I want to try to get my first of the king rail. I want to get a big rail this year. I've never got one, but I want to try. I've only ever got the Sora, and I'd like to get that other one, the Virginia or whatever. But oh, I bet that'd be cool, Lisa. I've never been to one of them, but I will be doing some trapping though, Don. I mean, I'm gonna actually. I tried to go this week because I've got a beaver job going on right now. I went out to the people's property and I couldn't find where to go to get out there. I drove. They have a lot of trails. I drove all over the place, couldn't figure it out. So I told them they had to be home next time to show me where to go, so I don't get mixed up so bad. But um, honestly, Neil, I mean, I've caught salmon on the medium heavy. Most guys go with the heavy stuff because, they like to get the fight out of it and everything else. But honestly, though, I would say a heavier rod is probably better than having a light rod because if you give them too much fight in that rod, it's harder to wear them down. I know I fought one last year for, I bet you a half hour on the medium. It was not a good time. So I would say a heavier rod for sure. Awesome, Max. Awesome. Yeah, you'll enjoy it, man. For sure. I mean, most of the salmon you'll see will be upriver, so it does get dangerous with the logs. But if you wanted to get up there, Max, I could take you out in my boat because I know where all those logs and stuff are. But I don't know if I'd take the bass boat up in there because it's almost a guarantee you're gonna whack some logs up through there. I like the beaver jobs more because I mean, I can get the meat out of them at least. I mean, what sucks about doing them this time of year is I can't sell the fur. The fur is worthless, so I have to throw them away. But right, I hear you, Neil. Yeah, getting new rods is never a bad thing. Oh, all right. Well, I am gonna hop off of here for the evening, you guys. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody that gets on. Congratulations again to Mark for winning tonight on the challenge. I'll try and mix it up every week with something a little different on that for a soundbite. But hope you guys enjoy that. I think it's a lot of fun seeing everybody try to guess and everything. It just makes things a little fun. So, but I hope you guys have a good week this week. I'm gonna try my best to get the best videos I can for you. Hopefully, you guys enjoy them. Please share the channel if you can. Please watch the ads if you can, because that's the only way I get paid. So it does take. I've been losing money because of the ads. So try to do that. Um, all right, see you, Rob. Thank you. Because this time of year, John, the beaver's pelt is thin. They don't have the right fur. Fur's only worth something if it's primed up. And this time of year, it's thin, and it'll have like bite marks from the season of babies. And I mean, there's a lot of things that happen this time of year that just ruin the fur. But it's really thin. So Robin did. Robin canned some for me last year. It was really good. So sounds good, Max. Sounds good. Hey there, Braden. Have a good night. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll talk with you next week.